Hello, we're back for the second Viking Conquest stream. Having taken a break from Pendor, we are doing a little bit of this as an alternative because I've been craving some kind of Dark Age, Viking Age Warband or some Viking Age or Dark Age games, but I've got Warband ready to go, so I thought I'd do that for the meanwhile, but I do also have the potential to do stuff like Total War and some other stuff as well, so I might do that in time, but at least for the time being I think we'll just focus on this one playthrough of this historical part, this part of the historical area, or historical era I should say. But you know, the more and more we play, the more I'm sure we'll uncover. Now what were we doing? We could take out these guys. We can't get involved though because we are not we're not friends with either of them. Well, we can probably try fight the successor. Let's follow these guys. Hello Whiskers, how are you today? Okay. So we're just going to charge in. Let's actually see if we can hold our... we can hold on this hill here. I don't think we need to be... I don't think we need to be pushing too far ahead just yet. I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm doing at work in 5 hours, but I can't really sleep much anyway. So I thought I'd do some streaming instead. Here they come. All in the distance. I think we'll be okay. We are very much outnumbered them, about 3 to 1. We have a significant amount of range as well, so I think we should be more than okay in principle to be able to deal with them. They do have shields, and not all of our guys have shields. I still don't think we're going to struggle that much. We do have a couple of spearmen back there, but there's also not much issue with cavalry, especially at this lower kind of tier of fighting. Trying to actually do something with my throwing weapons, it's not going overly well. Come on. Or we got rid of his shield at least. If we can get rid of their shields... Oh, there we go. Headshot. Nice. Right, charge, gentlemen. We're going to start running pretty quickly, I would imagine. So we need to be ready to chase them. Be ready to give chase, I suppose. Is that all of them? No, there's probably still another one somewhere. There is. I've used all my throwing weapons, but someone caught up to him. That's the main thing. That's good. Victory. We get some renown. We get some morale. We're doing pretty well in terms of renown. We must be pretty close to getting the 150 renown that we need to be able to start recruiting a bit more readily, which would be useful. That is actually a better piece of gear than our current one, so we'll wear that. And we can give this stuff... some of this stuff to one of our companions. Perhaps Clovis could do with some better gear, I think. Certainly do with some better armour. There we go. And we can give him this sword as well. So now he's a bit better decked out going forward. And the rest can probably say, I do want to upgrade Beta as well. But I think we're going to have to wait on Beta till we get some more... some better gear, because actually his monk robe is surprisingly good. We'll head into Oxford here. No, we won't, because this is just a castle, not a town. We'll head into Cirencester here. Oh, my god, those skirmishers, I think, if I can. Watchman, book merchant, no other particular companions of interest, or ladies of the night. Not that we particularly need a lady of night at the moment, but it's always good to know if they're around. For the benefit of morale for our troops going forward. Okay. I might just turn down the music. Sounds slightly. I want to go after these. They are skirmishers, so it's going to be interesting if we can take them on. But I think they're going to be fairly weak. I'm just looking at their gear, it didn't look particularly strong. But we'll push over this hill and then see what happens. Looks like they're going to come in for us. Actually, probably our best thing we can do is probably just charge at them. Well, it does mean kind of our lightly armoured troops, like the peasant women and the villagers, will be first into the throng, into the fight, but we might just have to deal with that. Because I think because they're all going to be skirmishers, kind of range troops, I think the best thing we can do is just try to charge them as quickly as possible. The longer, I think, yeah, I mean, that's the problem. The longer we wait, I think the longer we're just going to take some casualties. So the quicker we can get to them, the better. Obviously, we're a bit more heavily armoured, so it does take us a bit longer to actually get anywhere. But I think we'll be okay. Come on, guys, you need to charge, please. These guys are going to hurt, I think. We will definitely take some losses in this fight. They're deserters, they need to be killed. We're just going to keep them running, it seems, so let's throw weapons at them, I suppose. Broken Hard is just charging in there. That's probably the skirmishers just seem to constantly run. Let's go off to you. And you. And you. No surrender. No surrender. Everyone... Oh no, you're not getting away, sir. If I have anything to say about it. Come on, just my throwing weapons. Oh, I didn't get him, but someone did. That's the main thing. Which is good. To renown for morale. Excelente. And again, share the loot. Nothing here of particular interest. But stuff we can sell. So that's not bad at all. Let's head back down. They're still kind of sieging Barden, but they don't really have enough troops to. They don't really have enough troops to go in, so it's probably not a great idea for us to join them yet. We're into Chippenham though. There is a competition here, which I think we will at least attempt to do. Wandering Bard. Actually, let's speak to a Wandering Bard. We'll probably want to learn some poems, but let's not do that straight away. Otherwise, we might lose our chance of doing the competition. Okay. Quite a few prisoners to sell, so in that regard, I'm happy about that. Let's join the competition. Again, we're just going to place a couple of hundred pennies on ourselves, but we're not going to put too much in, given that we could easily die in these tournaments. But we've made it through the first round because we killed at least one person. There's bloody shield bashes. Good grief. But I think we're through. 2 teams of 7 fighters again. We'll put some money on ourselves for this one. Although we do have a shield, which I'm not too fond of. Everyone hold back here. It is ripped, but we did make it through, which is the main thing. I'm actually going to get rid of my shield, I think. Everyone charge now, while they're still kind of laid out by themselves. Not laid out by themselves, but kind of... They're not all at the same time. They're not all fighting us at the same time. We're kind of not doing enough damage with our spear, though. Good sir, or possibly madam, leave me alone, thank you. I like the look of these tournaments, though. 3 teams of 4 fighters. Are we going to put some money in? Yeah. Everyone stay with me. We need to hold our position. Because everyone's going to come in for us. Which is just great. Let's go. Try to take out blue quickly if we can. The shield is gone, which is good. Oh god, all the red team are hit. I don't think we can save ourselves against this, to be honest. Especially if they're going to shield bash like that. Oh well, we tried. We only invested 300, so I'm not too disappointed that we didn't win that. It's not the end of the world. Let's head down to Winchester and see what's happening down this way in the world. Oh, hang on, there's someone there. Probably can't catch up to them now. Masterless men. 5 ruffians and 3 bowmen. Let's take them on. We will get a little bit of renown, but not much. Come on, lads. We got this. Everyone follow me, just so we actually push up this hill a little bit. I'd rather be on high ground when facing them, I think, for the most part. Everyone just hold on this hill here, I reckon. I'm not too concerned, we do outnumber them pretty heavily anyway. I think we can just let them come to us for the most part. Yeah, I mean, our stingers are already kind of going for it, which is good. Obviously there are bows in this mod, but they're nowhere near as strong as the ones in Pendor. So we can do some throwing weapon action. Oh, they're leaving. Everyone go. Everyone charge. They're trying to retreat. Come on, lads. Don't think we're going to be able to get all these guys, but... Can we get that guy on the hill? No, we threw too far ahead. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. He's going to run. But only one route is not terrible. There he is. He's going to get away. That's okay. Sometimes you have to let people go. And one soldier's not going to change the course of a war or a battle. He's going to escape in just a second here. There he is, running off into the distance. Okay, 1 renown, 2 morale. We do get some prisoners as well, which is always wonderful for our bank balance. We will take the farmers and the peasant women, even though neither of them are going to be that strong as soldiers. But we'll take it nonetheless. I think we want to kind of be focusing on trying to make as much money as possible at the moment to try set up some enterprises, but enterprises are incredibly expensive, as you might have seen in the previous part, so we need to be a little bit careful about these things. We're in the village of Ham. Good name. Trade with the locals. Anyone interesting in the mead hall? I wonder. There's a lot of people here in the mead hall today. You're a companion, you're a ransom broker, happy widow, watchman, ransom broker. I'll sell my prisoners. I want to speak to Quilin? I don't know how you say that. God the Midsea Sire, here's to the doom and downfall of all Welsh. You an anti-Welsh person? Why do you say that, man? It's a long story, but if you get yourself a drink, I'll be glad to tell it. I am a Saxon warrior. I have fought my whole life against the Welsh and Angles too. The fate of West Saxon is to govern England. It is the arrogance and hatred of our neighbours that prevents this land from being unified under a single king. The way I can see it, only a Saxon ruler, or at least a man that does not accept the arrogance of these peoples, can truly bring peace to these lands. Now, if I ever find such a man, I'll happily serve in a shield wall. Well, I'm an Anglo-Saxon, and we're at war against the Welsh. You are welcome to join me. However, you need 200 pennies for a happy widow, and she says she has her child in my belly. Damn, she is a Brythonic wench, but I want to give her some money before I leave for the child, you know. Even if the child's only half Saxon, deserves some future. Sure, here's some money. Yeah, pinning gas? I don't know what I say. Also, is it this happy widow? Because she You cost me 200 pennies. You cost me 200 pennies. I don't know if it's you or someone else, but if he's talking about Happy Widow, you're the closest Happy Widow. Interesting. But yeah, we'll get... I don't know how on earth we're going to say his name. I'm going to call him Corlin, even though that's definitely not his name. We can give him stuff. Let's not do that. But he's a pretty competent... Oh, he's very strong in the kind of Iron Flesh fight. He's going to be a good soldier. Let's just have a quick look at his equipment, because right now he's just got a sax, a spear. Okay, pretty basic gear. We'll need to upgrade him with some better stuff as time goes on, but that's fine. I'm going to move these angle presence up above the camp ladies, because they're not particularly strong in this mod. Masters Fighters. I think we want to try and find some with a few more people, because we've got 39 troops. And of course eventually I'd like to make it over to kind of other parts of the world, but can't do that just yet, because I don't have a ship. Actually, we'll head into... Ooh, ships, hello. Elderman Wolfled is heading to the port of Lundenwick. I want to head into the... I want to head here, because I want to go to the ship merchant. I don't quite remember how we do that. Maybe because there isn't one here in Camp... There isn't one here, I don't think. If we head to Lundenwick, which is a port town, we might be able to find out that. Let's head to Lundenwick, because I want to see how much a ship is. Because it's exciting, there is actually actual ship combat in this game, which I think is really damn cool. 7 fighters, I'm not... Yeah, we've got fishers, we've got some more fishers. Northumbria and Welsh faction made peace, that's mildly concerning. We'll just have to deal with it. We are still part of West Saxa for the time being as a mercenary. Look, the trading town of Lundenwick, home to the Saxons of East Saxna. This beautiful site has a glorious past and a better bright future. Absolutely, it will do. A thousand years later. Tell me more. Here once stood Londinium, the Roman capital of Britannia. Lundenwick lies very close to the ruins of Londinium, of which now remains a fort called Ludenburg. It simply means trading town of Londinium, or simply, as we Saxons say, London, which is still in use today. The mouth of the River Fleet serves Lundenwick as a harbour for both trade and fishing. Merchants from all the nations of Europe are slowly flocking to Lundenwick in search of good commercial opportunities. And here, the old gods are still very well respected, but I should not say any more about that. Christians are still dominant here, though. Aha, here we go, ships. This is what I wanted to see. Now we can buy a ship, but it's only going to crew like none. It's going to crew absolutely like none of our men, and some of them in very poor condition. So we would definitely need to get multiple. We need to get multiple ships to be able to actually. Oh, good grief, hello. We need to get multiple ships to be able to take a whole army with us on the water. I didn't see you. Oh, you're a friend. I thought you were an enemy. It's cool, because I don't think in any other mod that you actually get your companions joining you during an ambush. That's cool. I don't think he's doing very well. Well, he killed one of them. He killed one of them before he died. But there's some more people ambushing us here. And sadly, Corlin was not very well defended in terms of gear, as he's only just joined our party. But I think we'll be okay here. So first ambush of this campaign, though. There we go. Thinking that's everyone. No, is there more? No, that's everyone. Excellent. Let's head back into Lundenwick. I think, yeah, I definitely think we want to be working on money at the moment. With Happy Widow, Aquitanian skirmishers. All the way from France, but no, I don't think we need them at the time. Actually, how expensive are they? Oh, they're high level troops and we still don't have renown. We must be getting pretty close though. 112, so we're not far off, which is good. Not far off at all. Okay, let's keep heading there. We definitely can't afford to get a ship for the time being. I think Ludenham North is where we were able to recruit, yes. We're going to have a bit of fighting between Colin and Don here. I do like Don though, he's a Pict, he's a Scotsman. But I think I'm going to take Don's side on this. Kitty, because I think we've had Don with us longer. And actually Don's got some very good skills, spotting, tracking, navigation. All very sort of, I mean, look at Beta with his... Beta's excellent here. And Colin isn't providing us with that many skills at the moment, so actually I think it's important that we stick with our friends for the time being. We've got some more skill points. I'm going to put it into leadership and into looting, I think, just so we get a bit better loot to sell, just in an attempt to get more good money. Okay, I think that's a couple of Irish factions have gone to war, and other couple of Irish factions have become allies. That is good to know. Ooh, okay, I don't think we can take on both those parties. I'm hoping to take on like a small band of these Vikings who have landed in East Anglia or East Angle. I definitely can't take on about 40 of them though. We can take on like 11 of them by themselves. I don't know if we'll have enough here, but we're going to try. We're going to definitely hold this hill. We're going to let them come to us, I think. We've got a few infantry, so we'll bring the infantry to the front. And we'll bring our spearmen to the front as well, because they're kind of our frontline infantry. We've got a whole bunch of skirmishers, but they're not going to be particularly effective at dealing with these Danes. Are they going to charge in for us? Yes, they are. My hope is that we can use our range to our advantage. They're really yelling today, aren't they? I'm just going to bring these guys back a little bit. I think we'll be okay, but it's a little worrisome because this is definitely the toughest bandit group we've taken on so far. Will you be quiet? Need some discipline. Constant yelling. And these guys are all going to be very well armoured in general. And the skirmishers are going to start to run. This is not very helpful. I feel like that should have been a hit, but hey ho. Okay, everyone charge. Everyone go. We'll save some of our throwing weapons for later. Ow. Oh, look at that. He managed to hit us and do a shield bash at the same time. No. Save the peasant woman. We're doing okay though. I think we will take some losses, but we're doing okay. Oh, he's a proper... I think he might be the ship captain. No, don't you dare run away from me, sir. Have I missed this like 3 times? I'm doing absolutely no damage to this guy whatsoever. Oh, I've got a headshot though, that's good. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to him, but hopefully we can. Is it just him left? Yes. I'd really rather he doesn't get away because he's going to have the good loot. I'm hoping that that peasant might be able to catch up to him and keep him occupied while the rest of us catch up, or we use our range. Why did you run away? That's Corlin. Why did you run away, Corlin? You could have called up to him. Ah, Corlin. Ridiculous. He was right there as well. Nah, sadly he's going to get away, I think. I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. No. Right, I blame that. I very much blame that on Corlin. We easily could have called up to him, but oh well. Let's get some more spearmen going. We'll get a watchman, I think. It's literally all his fault. I don't know why he did. He was like, we were right there. That's a better helmet though. Looks a bit silly, but we'll take it. And the rest we will take, probably to actually to give to Corwin, which is slightly counterproductive given that we're kind of rewarding him for being a failure. What he was just supposed to do, but hey ho. Let me see your equipment. We're going to give you this Anglo helm. We're going to give you one of these crude armors. You've got pretty good boots, but we'll give you these as well. We're going to give you a shield. We're going to give you a sword. I don't know if we want to keep you with a... I don't know if we're going to keep you with a spear as well. Actually, yeah, we'll keep you with a polearm. That's fine. I'm just going to speak to Bader because I think it's time he comes out of his robes. As good as they are. It's probably not leaving naked for too long. Here we go, crack Norse helm. And we also gave him one of these as well. Now we all look part of the same crew. Probably got some better boots to give to him as well. Wonderful. Okay, so most people are going to be throwing weapons, spears, a one-handed and a shield. That's absolutely fine. I want to catch up to that ship captain if I can, though. Oh, I got into Norwich in time. Bugger. Okay. Ooh, 33 ruffians. That looks like that'll be a fun fight, won't it?
Out for a stroll, are we?
Should be a good amount of renown for us. Oh, only 4 renown. It's not excellent. Let's hold this hill. I imagine they'll charge in for us. (39 versus 33). I think we probably have the superior quality of troops. I think, anyway. But really, it's hard to generate a lot of money in this mod, I feel. So, infantry here at the back. Got our spearmen here. Oh, he's doing a shield bash. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't know they could do that. That's really cool. Yes. Shield bash, lads. That's really cool. And in fact, is it just the watchman? No, they do. I didn't even tell them to do it. I'm just doing that of their own accord. That's so cool. Especially to kind of pay attention to the 30 odd troops coming in, but we need to get a bannerman. I don't know who will be our bannerman. Probably one of our companions, actually. I'm not too concerned it's 33 ruffians because they're pretty under armoured, but we are going to start charging straight away. So I imagine they're going to start running pretty quickly, all things considered. And actually, definitely our infantry, our companions are going to be kind of the strongest armoured troops in our army for a considerable while, I would imagine. Don't you dare run away from me, sir. There we go. Oh, there's tons of them over there. I suppose this is where bowmen might come in useful. Whiskers, have you been watching any of Rings of Power or House of Dragon? And if so, what have you thought of it so far? Well done, angled peasant. With your angled face. There we go. 4 renown. Some ruffians prisoner. I guess we'll make a couple of bowmen. But then the problem is you can't really upgrade them past just bowmen, so they're not going to be that good. You've never seen a minute of Game of Thrones, but fair enough. It was always kind of a... You either love it or hate it. A bit like Marmite, but... Marmite's a very British thing. Or at least a very Commonwealth thing. We'll head to Dunwich. Okay. Losing quite a bit of money because our mercenary payment from Wessex is not going to cover our rent by any means. The wrestling match they did to promote the Jack and Show was good though. That's good. See, these ships can't really carry much men. This one can, 39 men, but that's a lot of money. And if we had this kind of money, I think we'd want to be spending it on... We mostly want to be spending it on businesses initially because we just need money. Maybe we'll head over to Wales, see if there's some good money. Maybe we might be able to take a lord prisoner if we're lucky. If we like fight alongside someone else. Let's make sure we have enough food. We're okay for now, but let's make sure we get some more bread and let's get some vegetables because we need to make sure people are eating their greens. Traveller, Wandering Bard, or Captain. Oh, speak to this Wandering Bard. Can you teach me any poems? 300 pennies. Yes, I will do so. Because in time, I want to find myself a good woman, a good lady, to legitimise my claim to the throne. But that's not going to be for a while yet. But you need to mostly do that through You must do that through poems and other such things. Okay, Corlin doesn't like Don, but that makes sense. Given that Don does like Corlin. Excuse me, Morlord, I hate to trouble you with such things, but I just wanted to let you know that I can't abide that fellow Don. He likes to say things that he is some sort of squire to kings or something. Anyone knows that there's no noble blood amongst the Welsh. The two things are... any Welshman who pretends to be of noble blood is simple foolish. I thought no, Don's not from Wales. Was he? I thought Don was from Scotland. I thought he was a Pict. Anyway, you have my support, so Corlin and Don just hate each other, but we're just going to deal with that. I think... Are they still sieging Baden? No. 157. We can't take on 157 plus 109. I'll just see if I can sneak past, because I want to do some, not raiding, but I'd like to be able to maybe fight alongside a lord. Given that we are part of Wessex at the moment. We'll head down to Cornubia. I wonder if we can take on this Roman fort yet. Let's give it a go. Because I think there's normally some pretty good rewards for the Roman fort, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if this is one we need to fight in, or if this is one where we get a quest. It might be either or. A voice is coming from somewhere in the ruins. Someone visits ancient ruins of the past. Someone is certainly brave. Nobody else dares to visit them because of ghosts. The voice seems to be getting closer. Who are you and why are you here? You come to visit me, someone who withdrew from people to avoid their fears and insults. Hello, short man. The voice continues. I can be discourteous. Finding someone is here to see me, someone who wants to play games and win awards. Interesting. Who are you, short man? And why are you... Oh! Come closer. Come closer. Closer come. I'm here, almost nice. So long I've been alone. Come and win a prize. I'm on my way, good sir. Hello. You see a short, thin man with a strange face in front of you. I don't know who you are or what your name is. I don't care about your origin or intentions. I just want to have some fun. I like the sound of that. I like to have some fun, but who are you? Oh, you want to have some fun, but you don't have enough money. Come back when you have 20,000... 20,000 gold? Good grief. No, thank you. God, I definitely can't go on to you. Can't do anything with you at the moment. Maybe we'll head out towards the ancient stones, but that's in Welsh territory, so we need to be careful. We definitely don't want to be going on the ferry. So that's going to cost us quite a bit of money. Let's be careful about walking past the Welsh towns if we can help it. Let's explore a little bit up north, see what we have going on up here. I think this is another monastery. Yeah, it is. Intrigued to see what's in the ancient stones, though, especially as we're Christian. This is deep into Welsh territory, so I need to be a little bit careful. One's been besieged by Wessex. Excellent. What is here? Who are these people? I don't think I need to be concerned. Not far away, on the top of the hills, you see several such stone circles of the ancients. You can imagine you feel magic at the sight, as a bit of the old religion of the Celts still struggles to survive. Refugees and deserters have made this place their home. They are protected under the mantle of the last druid and the bloods of their sacrifices. I guess this might be Stonehenge or equivalent. Now, we don't particularly hate the Britons, even though we perhaps don't believe in their religion, but we just don't like the Vikings coming to our land. That's the main thing, that we... As long as they're not Vikings, then we're okay. Greetings to you, sir. Let's go speak to this druid, because I imagine he might have a quest for us or something. It's going to be somewhere in this farmstead or stone circle, I imagine. This isn't Stonehenge, but it's clearly based on something quite similar. And of course, Stonehenge, we believe, was some kind of ancient monument or structure or place of worship, so let's go see what's happening in the centre of these stone circles. Oh god, I haven't been to Stonehenge in a long time, I should go back. But it's in the middle of nowhere, so it's a bit of a pain. Hello there, are you being about to be sacrificed? I feel like you're about to be sacrificed. You're a prisoner. Hello, prisoner. He looks at you with eyes of hate. Do you like sacrifices? Would you like to see these bastards kill a Saxon? Bah, get lost. I wouldn't really. Hello. Welcome, my lord. I am the priest of the old gods. Do you know them? Certainly not. Men are forgetting them. Now they worship Christ. There were other gods in the land before the arrival of the Christians. I've read and heard the stories of our elders. I restored their worship here. Tell me about your gods. The gods come largely from the two families, the children of Don and the children of Lear. Don was the goddess of the sky and Lear was the god of the sea. Don is known as the Big Mother. Among her children was the god Gwydion and the goddess Arianrod. Gwydion was a god druid, a master of illusion and fantasy. He was a friend and helper of mankind and a constant fighter against the powers of the underworld, the realm of Anwen. Human sacrifices? You're a fool. What? I do not hurt anyone. People who want to come here are free to join us. Leave. Why do you punish me with your presence? Okay. I'm sure there's probably more we can do with this guy, but not yet. Lots of monasteries around. So Hadrian's Wall would be cool to go to. Let's go to Hadrian's Wall. We're doing like a tour of all the old places in historical Britain. This is fun. Past Trefath. Bolladar to all of you. As it is now the morning. It would be Bolladar. I haven't been to Hadrian's Wall in a long time either. I imagine this might be another pagan area. just get our gear out in case we need to fight someone. Time and neglect has ruined what once was. In Roman times, this was the main wall defending the southern towns and the ravages of the Caledonians. The magnificence of this place still surprises you. When will men come to build defences like this ever again? Those like little text boxes move incredibly quickly, just while I was stumbling over my own words, just trying to read them out quickly enough. I wouldn't mind restoring Rome, like Roman rule here, if that was a possibility. Hello. Oh, old Roman. Who are you and what do you want? We are not used to visitors here. I'm Gustav, sir. Who are you? He smiles. I live here with my family, which has been here for several generations. An ancestor of mine who took up residence here was said to be a Roman, or perhaps he was of Roman lineage. The place where you have set your foot is Valum Alium, Hadrian's Wall. It became the frontier, or possibly Walum Alium. I know they didn't always pronounce the V. It became the frontier of civilization here in the far north, after the Romans abandoned the Antonine Wall. Goodness, I'm struggling with these names. Farther north, there are only Caledonians and Picts, impoverished and wild people not worth conquering. Walum Alium was garrisoned by auxiliary, non-legionary troops. My ancestor was one of these auxiliary. He became a citizen after fulfilling his military service for Rome. I was told another story about a hero in the days of King Penda who helped my family in difficult times. Roma Victrix, old man, Roma Victrix. Haha! It is good you know about the Romans, or at least have heard of them. You seem like a person that I can trust. I have a favour to ask. We need your help. Okay. Recent invasions have complicated things a lot here in the north. We live well hidden in the caves to the east, but come to this place when we need food for merchants. Often stop here on their way to going to trade in town. At present, we've been waiting for weeks and no merchant has come. We have had a bad harvest and desperately need some food. If you bring us 8 sacks of wheat, I'll give you money in advance. I will happily get you some wheat, good sir. Saving the starving. Gustav, please return with food. Can do, sir. Oh my goodness. Aha. Well, the Viking influence is spreading. They've taken Edinburgh. I think they always had Edinburgh. So they've taken it from, I guess, the Kingdom of Alba. I'm not actually at war with them, so we can go into Edinburgh, I think. And we won't be immediately attacked. Of course, Lindisfarne, one of the main starting points of the Viking Age. Vikings came over from Northumbria and Daneland and raided Lindisfarne here, and that was widely believed to be the beginning of the Viking Age, especially in Britain. Trade with the locals. How much wheat do you have for me? Or grain, I think it's what they wanted. Wheat, we needed 8 packets. Not quite enough. And that's actually barley we've picked up, that's fine. So we'll head to the meat hall. I'm assuming we're going to see a lot more kind of... Oh! Hello. I imagine Eagle here is a Viking. Hail, my name is Eagle. Speak, Eagle. I crave a little of your time, sir. Listen to my story. I'm important to you. I'm son of King Horic. I'm not a legitimate one. The king likes pretty women, and well, he met my mother among the handmaids of his wife. So that's how I get here. I guess I was happy during my childhood in Reeb, but soon the king sent me to live with one of his huscarls. The man was tough and violent. He insisted on teaching me how to handle the spear, sword, and shield. He didn't let me drink mead or frequent the company of girls, and he believed someone would inflict such hardship. It doesn't sound that bad. Now I serve in the Royal Guard. I'm not particularly happy, since I'm in the shadow of hardened men who won the job by their efforts, while I was granted my position only by the virtue of being a bastard son of the king. Well, I'm very sorry, Eagle. However, hard luck, friend. Good day to you. Because you are a Dane, and we specifically are trying to get Danes out of our company, out of our lands. Oh my goodness, I'm not spending... I think we will need sailors when we actually have a ship. That's fine. We don't need them immediately. That's not a problem. I want to keep doing this Viking or this Roman quest at Hadrian's Wall. So we'll head to Jorvik, see if we can get some more grain there. Past Linda's Farm. Over to Jorvik. Do you have grain for me? Or wheat, I should say, as opposed to barley. Wheat. Wheat is nice and cheap, thankfully. We'll buy a bit more so we have some spare for ourselves, and let's head back towards Hadrian's Wall. We might stop over in the farmstead to get some more troops, but I think we're okay actually for the timing. What's happening here? Battle of some kind. Pagan priest versus... You know what? We're going to save the pagan priests, because... Not because we particularly want to, but there's some good looking prisoners there. I think it could be worth our while to do so. Okay. Come on, lassie. I mean to go fight. 41 versus 25. We should be okay. I don't know if we should. We might just want to hold our position though. I don't know if that's going to be a better option for us. Well, we're kind of charging in now. We're kind of behind the main fight here. Let's see if we can catch up, but we are very slow. We might. I suppose we might think about a horse soon, even if it just helps us get to combat a bit quicker, and then we actually fight on foot. That's probably what we'll do eventually. Switch over to our throwing weapons. Combat has started. But I think a lot of these guys are skirmishers, so they're going to hide at the back. Still got quite a few throwing weapons. Let's try to use these to our advantage. Okay. I'll just hit on these guys here. Okay. These guys are pretty damn tough. They've got helmets. Okay. You form your troops panic. That's not excellent. We might have bitten off more than we can chew here. I'm not sure. Are we okay? I think we'll be okay. There's still quite a few of them. I think just our superior numbers will win out, even though we do have quite a few just kind of peasant troops, so we're not going to do that much in the grand scheme of things, but it looks like we've won here. But I imagine we did lose quite a few troops there. 8 renown, 5 morale. We lost 6 troops. Not ideal. We don't need anything to do with Odin, but I will happily take all these troops. I will take Britons. I'll take Angles, but I'm not going to take the Norse because we're doing this properly. Farmers, we're not going to do the Gothi because that's a priest of Nordic nature, I should say. Let's keep upgrading our troops. Get on the Watchmen, Camp Women. These guys look pretty tough. We've got Britain Archer. I think we probably will make our Britons into archers, obviously, but it's good to have some extra good troops here. Share the loot. We're going to have some good stuff here to either sell or give to people, so that I'm pretty chuffed by. Although we don't actually have any new companions to give this gear to for the time being, so we'll have to see. Okay. And we're going to keep heading back towards Hadrian's Wall, but we will stop off in Bebbanburg quickly. Just to sell off all this stuff. Some of it won't be worth much, some of it will be worth a little bit more, which is always useful. Oh, that was an expensive helmet. Yeah, 652. Actually, I just like the look of it a bit better. Actually, I think we can give these helmets to some of our companions for a little bit of extra Yeah, Clovis needs a better helmet. I think someone else needs a better helmet as well. Beta, let's have a look at Regenhard's helmet. Okay, Regenhard can take a better helmet as well. Cool. And we'll just sell these other helmets and hats for a little bit less than we would have got otherwise, but I think it's important that we help out what we can to keep our troops alive. Robber's Den there, that's good to know. Let's head to Hadrian's Wall here and speak to the old Roman. I think we might invest in a horse soon. In fact, let's quickly head back to Bevan Bay. If we get like a donkey or something, it might be worth something. Just give us a little bit of speed. We're not going to probably use it for the majority of combat. It's not going to be many good horses. Yeah, we've got ponies. We don't have any riding skill, and they're very expensive. So no. No horses for... no horses for quite a while. We'll just have to walk there. We do have some people ready to upgrade those, so we'll get these farmers up to watchmen. I'll get a few more camp women. Camp women are still quite under geared, so I'm still gonna kind of keep them at the back. Let's rest here for a while. We can actually visit camp. Oh, this is cool. Hi, friends. This is very cool. So, everything's in order in the camp. Excellent. How do I actually leave the camp? Oh, like that. Okay. It's actually still late at night, that's fine. We will renew our contact with Britain Morder, Ethelred, Ethelwolfing, because we like money. Even if it's not much money. Dublin is no longer under siege. We probably actually don't need to have our weapons out because this is a friendly area. But just in case we get ambushed, it's probably a good idea. You can still go visit Hadrian's Wall to some extent up in Northumbria in the UK. Obviously, quite a lot of it is either gone or is very heavily ruined, but one thing I do love about my country is seeing all these like old historical areas, castles, even if they're ruins, it's just so cool to go see. Hello, I see you come loaded with wheat for my people, thank you. I like to be of help. Thank you, we are poor and cannot offer you more than our friendship, but whenever you come here you'll be more welcome. Moreover, I'll give you one of my sons to serve you as a soldier. He is a strong and brave boy. I told him to go pack up and join you when you leave this place. Thank you so much, Guthlaf. You saved our lives. Now we will return to our caves and hide for a little while longer. Oh. Is that all we can do? There must be something else we can do with Guthlaf. With Hadrian's Wall. I guess not. Who joined us? I guess maybe a young warrior. Yeah, I think a young warrior possibly joined us. I think in the original Britain Morder mod, you can actually do a lot more Hadrian's Wall. There's a big old quest for that. I guess maybe not in this one so much. There's a stone row over there. I'm intrigued to see what's going to be over there. Let's keep exploring up in Scottish... Oh, here we go. Your men have notified you that someone is here to visit you. It is a lanky boy looking happy. Surely he is the son of the old Roman. Salve, warlord. My name is Kaio. My father sent me. Yes, I know. Tell me about yourself. Warlord, I am the youngest son of the man known as the old Roman. As you know, my family is a legend in this area. We preserve the history of our ancestors who patrolled Hadrian's Wall. I personally am a very fine tracker. Actually, I am the best tracker around, as my mission has always been to protect my family. When we left for the caves. Releasing me to your service, my father's done you a great favour. For my part, I can only say that I was willing to travel and see the world. You've given me this opportunity. I'm glad that when my father asked my brothers and me who would pay his debt, I volunteered. I appreciate him giving me a skill tracker. I will serve with loyalty and dedication upon worthy of your trust. I've ridden over a fair amount of rough country in my time, more often than not in a hurry. I'm a tracker, so have a good eye for terrain. What do you say? You can be useful to us. I think there's someone who you're not going to be best friends with. Bakayo, welcome. You're going to be very useful indeed, I believe. Yeah, look at your spotting pathfinding is excellent. Absolutely, we can't let that go to waste. Yes, I know. Kaio, I know you... You don't know about this place, Hadrian's Wall. I was just there with your father. I just did a quest for him. Near here is a cave when I was born 18 years ago. There's a special place that we should stop and visit, for it has long history. Romans, these legendary warriors, dot here, tell me more. Yes, thank you. I understand, Kaio. Ridiculous. I want to see if there's another quest, though, now that we've spoken to his son. I want to see if there's a quest to restore Roman order here. Because even though we don't like Vikings, doesn't mean we don't like Romans. Roma Victrix, let's go. It'd be cool. I think in the original Britain Border mod you had to retake Londinium, or London Vic as it's called. Where's he gone? Where is he? He's disappeared. Where's he gone? Is he over here by a stone? Is he by a stone circle somewhere? Or was he actually in the fort? I'm intrigued by the fact he's moved. Question is, where has he moved to? I don't think it's over here. No, it's not. But then where has he moved? Where has the old Roman gone to? It's like a magician just teleporting. Odd. Very odd indeed. Where's he gone? Is he inside Hadrian's Wall now? Do these guys know where he's gone? No, they don't have anything to say. Where's he gone? Can't just have up and disappeared, can he? My point was that they don't really leave this area. Is he somewhere within the walls, I wonder? Oh, within this section of the wall is not. Can we go up these ladders? Yes, we can. Where is he? Where's he gone? He's not over there. I don't think there's a stone circle anywhere. Where is he? I guess we'll come back when we have a horse. We can understand a bit easier. Oh, there's a nice unprotected lord there, but we're not at war with Northumbria. I don't want to be the start of that. Goodness me, we're losing money at quite a rate. So we'll go after some of these robbers, I think. Prepare to die. There we have Kyle with us. We definitely need to gear up a bit more. I'm going to form everyone into a shield wall just because it'll look cool. Everyone hold here. We have one archer. We might have two actually. Getting good old front line here with our infantry. Skirmishers actually hold a bit further back because you're the weak, really the weak guys. Infantry and the spearmen can hold the front line. I might just put the spearmen into the infantry line and just get rid of the spearmen group, so they kind of all are front firing infantry fires on. I don't know what our archer is doing. He's right in the middle of. Ow! Oh, we suffer a serious injury to our body. That's not good. We're going to need to go to a medic, a healer, and get that sorted out. We took a bad throwing weapon to our body. You are not getting away from me, sir. Hopefully neither are you lot either. But my throwing weapon skill is not the most accurate, it must be said. No, they're going to get away. This Kyo can catch them, but I doubt he's going to be able to. We didn't lose anyone there. We have a decent sized warband now. We're still actually kind of struggling to pay for them. So actually probably the sooner we become a lord the better, because our mercenary payment's not covering anywhere near enough. I don't know if we want to become a lord of West Sax or somewhere else. We'll have to have a think. We're not going to catch up to them, I don't think. Oh, Kyo's nearly there actually. But he's not going to get close enough, I don't think. I think they're going to get away, sadly. He was nearly there. If he had a bit more time, he would have been able to catch up to them, but not enough. But we get some more of it out, which is good. We're actually not going to take on any more troops, I don't think. And actually, I think we might just let the peasant women go. Because it's money that we don't really need. They're not actually going to contribute a huge amount at the moment, to be honest. So I think that's fine. Let's move our food up. We've got plenty of food for the time being. That will see us through a long old while, so we don't need to worry about that really. It's just kind of everything else. Warden, no offence, I tire a bit of Beta. Keep saying that I'm a crazy, idiotic youth that is surely doomed to go to hell. I'm not interested in becoming a Christian. In my opinion, this priest can only bring us bad luck. Maybe we should burn him. No, we're not going to burn him. Beta is very useful as our medic. So, Beta is a valuable member. But Kyle, I don't want to lose you either because you're also very, very good. So just if you two could just get on, that would be excellent. But let's just go in here. We need to find some way to make more money because right now we're kind of floating around the 3,000 mark, but we're never actually making enough progress. I think probably we need to go back down to East Angle or East Anglia and fight Vikings because they're just going to have much better loot. Let's actually head back to Bemba quickly. See if there's a ransom broker here. I think there was at some point. The sailors ransom broker anywhere? We've got some new. I'm guessing these guys are also both Vikings, but we'll see. Oh, you're a Gaelic warrior. Okay. Hail, traveller. I am Agku, Gael warrior. No doubt you've heard of me. I haven't. You have not, then perhaps you have heard of my steed, which cuts across the plains like a beam of moonlight. Or my sword, a connoisseur of the blood of the highest-born Princess Hibernia. You're Irish. I have always been a farmer, always been a warrior, sir, not a farmer or anything else, only a warrior. I made a modest affection for those lands, and for the past several years, I visited their towns, forts, and villages, making them most of my particular talents. Which reminds me, somewhere out there in the town, an enemy lurks in the shadows, trying to imprison my free destiny. Namely, an angry, foul, unhappy husband, not to mention the father as well. I think there is also a mother and an uncle, and I suppose you might consider helping me leave town, would you? Sword, spear, the bow. You all seem like you're a very good fighter. 300 pennies, welcome aboard. And Solvig, you're definitely going to be a Viking, but hail, handsome, I've been watching you a while. Who are you, and why are you watching me? Calm down, handsome. It is wiser to be grateful, but allow me to introduce myself. My name is Solvig Olafsdottir. I'm not just any woman, I'm a Skjeldmore. That's hard to say. By your face, I see you do not know what I'm talking about. Well, I must admit, there are not many like me, and here even less than in my own land, North Vega. So you're a Viking, so we're not going to bring you along yet. Maybe in our new united lands, we might admit some Vikings. So you can understand, a Skjeldmore is a virgin who takes the way of weapons and poetry, since poetry and war come from the same impulse. The main thing is that I've followed and studied you for the past 2 days, you creepy, creepy woman. I will join you now. You have a great future ahead if my intuition serves me well, and I want to share your luck. It's very kind, but you are of Norse descent, so no. I imagine we're going to have to start culling some of our companions soon, because they're not all going to get on. They're not all going to get on well enough. That's the issue. Let's head back to your Vic. Oh, Middlesbrough. Hello. Oh yeah, we're wounded. Well, we need to go to Jorvik anyway. We need to first of all go to the meat hall. We'll see if we can find a prison broker. Sadly not, but we will need to walk through town purely to find ourselves a medic somewhere. You, I think, are just you're the weaponsmith, okay? Where is there a medic? I know there's a medic in Cirencester, but that's quite a way to go. We're looking for someone who's probably like a priest or an equivalent, like you, physician. Hello. I need you to tend to my heavy wounds. 150 pennies. Go for it. I'm sure so we don't have any negative stat loss. And we're going to keep heading back down into kind of more Anglo-Saxon territory. 25 robbers. I think we can take on 25 robbers. We're not going to run out. We're going to charge the enemy, but we'll actually just hold on this hill here, this mound. And we'll see what comes over the hill. They're just bandits and robbers. I don't think we can expect anything too terrible. But we don't have that much of a one. We have an advantage in terms of troops, but not a huge amount. So let's put our... And they do have some shields, so let's put our infantry and our spearmen at the front. Archers and skirmishers at the back. The problem is, in this mod, there's so many different groups of soldiers. You can have spearmen, skirmishers, archers. But our skirmishers are much less well protected, so we're going to have them further back alongside our archers. Kind of the skirmishers tend to be the lower tier troops, really, I find. But actually, nearly everyone has throwing weapons of some kind anyway. Infantry charge, spearmen charge, actually just everyone charge. Already some of them are starting to break, which is excellent. I think we'll just let them be. I don't think we need to chase after ones, and we still have quite a few to go after here. But I would like it if not all of them get away. Would be nice. Well, there's one kill, excellent. I want to kill you. You've got some good gear. There we go. And we're also level 6. Can we get any of these guys? I wonder. Probably not. Oh well, we got the majority of them. Of course, we will get some routes, but that's okay. Got up to level 6, which is good. I think we'll work on our intelligence, just get a few more skill points out. I'd like to work on trainer, especially. We didn't really need to do power draw. I'm just trying to think what else we might want to go into. We've already got a very good tracker with Kaio, so that's not really... I mean, we will put one into riding, just so if we need to get a donkey or something, we can. Look at us, handsome devil. Very handsome. We go first person, but that's... I'll never be very good at first person in Warband, to be honest. We're not going to catch up to them, I don't think. Oh, they've caught up to the people over there. That's interesting. They're kind of catching up. I don't know who's managed to catch up to them, but someone has, which is good. But I think still they're going to end up getting away for the most part. 3 routed, probably 4, yeah, 4 routed. That's not the end of the world. You might be able to catch up with them on the battlefield, but if not, it's not the end of the world. More morale, always useful. We actually can't take any more prisoners, but we will definitely take as much loot as possible. We will deck out Kaio as best possible, and anything else we will take to sell. Sir Colin is being a terrible companion. He does not deserve the honour of being part of the glorious saga of our shield wall, which shall be sung for generations to come, forevermore. In our last battle, when I was singing about many battles about your leadership, alongside my courage, he allowed us to turn into victories. He spat on the ground and told me to keep my arrogant yapper shut. If this man does not understand the legendary nature of our feats, then he should not be allowed to share our future glory and fortune. You have my support in this. There's nothing wrong with boosting up our own achievements. Frankly, it's looking like Colin might be the person who goes at the moment. He did do that bad thing where he didn't catch up to that person. He seems to be the trouble companion at the moment. And everyone else seems to have useful skills. Reginald and Colin are the only people who don't seem to actually be providing anything useful at the moment. So those two might be the ones to go. We'll have to see. I think we can put the young warriors into infantry. I don't think they need to be in the skirmisher group. That's fine. Let's keep on heading back down. Luckily we're not at war with Northumbria just yet, otherwise we'd be in a whole world of trouble. Strange Ruins. I don't think we've been to the Strange Ruins yet. Let's just head to Tontum first. And see if we can sell off some of our prisoners. Book Merchant, Helgi, we've spoken to you before. You are a Viking or of Norse descent, so we're not going to go for you. We need to speak to Kaio, and we also need to speak to Adju. So you've got an axe, so we need to give you a shield. So you're going to be an axe and shield lad. We'll give you that. And we'll give you some more throwing weapons when the time arrives. That's okay. Have we got any better gear that we can give you in terms of armour? Nothing better yet. That's fine. We need to speak to Kaio as well. He's also going to be a pretty good soldier. We need to give him an axe because no one needs a... Yeah. We'll give him this one. We'll give him a shield as well. And I think he'll just be a pure sword and axe and board with throwing weapons. We don't have any more gear to give him just at the moment, but we will when we have the opportunity to do so, I think. We still can't sell the prisoners, but we're going to head over to these strange ruins. I'm intrigued to see what's inside them. Investigate. Looks like Roman ruins. Interesting. I think this is going to be one where we actually need to fight, I think. It's cold and smells old, taking you back to another time. Time when Rome ruled the world, and when you had to construct huge buildings with several stories. The pools, old recreation rooms. See, this goes so quickly. You see a graffiti that says Livia Pulchra Est Marcus Dixit. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, you scare me. But the fact my companions are here suggests that we actually have to do some fighting. You're overwhelmed by the enormity of time. The men who built this are long gone. Hi, friends. Are we going to be able to take you on? Probably not. There's quite a lot of you, and only 3 of us. Oh, we're not ready for this. Let's get out of it. And there's robbers den right next to it. Interesting. We'll have to come back to that strange ruins. That's fine. $14 robbers. That's not an immediate priority for us, I don't think. We go to Ham. Great name. The village of Ham. Oxenforder, Cirencester. I think Cirencester might have a place where we can sell our Frank Horseman, Happy Widow. No. Blooming. Oh, let's avoid that Welsh. Or are these two going to fight? If these two are going to fight, I might join. They're not going to fight. Okay, no problem. They're not going to fight. Okay. If they were going to fight, I might have gone and joined a really cool big fight, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we'll head to Chippenham. We're still at war with... Oh, Chippenham's under siege. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Can Chippenham survive? It might be able to. Do we want to go and try defend? So they've got 334. Let's say like 540 versus a little bit more than that. But I reckon we can. 661 versus 943. We're going to join the battle. This might be the death of us. But I think it'd be cool to do a siege. And if we die, we haven't lost everything straight away. But if we do win, we should do well. But this is a lot of strong troops coming up, I've noticed. And it's not like a bow, we just can't just keep throwing stuff at them. And it's not like Pendle where you have huge walls to defend you. Because this is the Viking era where such things don't really exist as much. I'm still terrible with throwing weapons. Interesting. I mean, if some of these bowmen die, we could definitely go after them, or we could get a sling. Very interesting. Question is, we don't know if we're going to be doing well or not. Well, actually, we seem to be doing well. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. I guess we can go get involved. Go be bloody. Oh, this is gonna be loud, isn't it? Well, you're a strong-looking chap. Into the meat grinder, and I can't hear a blooming thing. Hang on. Let's turn that down. Ooh, we've got a javelin there, let's use that. Ooh, actually, let's actually take this light spear. So it means we can go and do damage from a distance. Which might be useful. He says, not actually being successful. Oh, I went knocked out. Well, we did okay. Fighting continues. If we get knocked out, that's the end of the siege. Interesting. Very interesting. That's unlike other sieges in other mods. So we really can't afford to get knocked out, otherwise that's a lot of issues for us. So it seems that we'll kind of have to act a little bit of a coward during these sieges, at least for the time being. I'm just one mercenary, I really shouldn't matter, but clearly I do. I guess it's not like Pendor where we can just kind of go in all bravado. But also we don't want to see West Sax's position diminished within the lands. I think it's important that they stay strong if possible. And we are definitely getting the better end of this siege, which is good. There's a bow here. But we don't have power draw. I don't think. No, we have no power draw. It might well be worth us just picking up a power draw or two in future, just so we can help out on sieges a bit more from a distance. If we know we're going to sieges, we might be able to get our bow out. That might not be a terrible idea. For now, let's just see what we can do to help out, hopefully without being killed in the process or knocked out. This voice is still so loud. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm just aware that I might be being drowned out by all this manly yelling. I'm trying to see if there's any throwing weapons we can pick up. Well, you look cool, that Saxon warrior, with your cloak. You are taking damage from blood loss, which isn't ideal. Javelins I'll take. Although we did just really just chuck it into someone's shield, which wasn't the most useful thing we perhaps could have done. I suppose the more damage we can do to their shields, the better. We'll take damage from blood loss, so we will eventually die. So the more we can do now, the better. Got a spare shield if needed, which is good. It's quite a bit smaller than our normal one. We will die of blood loss, which isn't great, but I think my hope is that we'll have taken out enough of them that we'll actually be able to survive this siege. Small javelins here. And let's do as much damage as we can before we eventually pass out from blood loss, which is happening. Car looks upset because we're knocked out, but I don't see what we can really do about that. We can join the battle again, but we're going to have more and more health loss as time goes on. Obviously Kaya is not particularly pleased with us. Really, the siege shouldn't stop just because one mercenary commander is knocked out. Feels a bit silly. But oh well. I digress. We work within the constraints of the mod, whatever that might be. I guess we can do some damage with our throwing weapons against these guys without... I mean, the problem is some of these guys have very big shields and we can't do much against them, but we can do stuff against the other guys. I did see that bowman aiming at me. The more damage we do to them here, in the long run, we'll be better off. We could try and jump outside the walls, but that doesn't feel very safe or secure either. Because at least right now we're not taking blood loss damage, which is good. It'd be really cool if there were like buckets of javelins along these walls, but sadly not. But we are managing, which is good. And I'm hoping this will give us the recognition that we need within West Saxon to actually get a lord, get a village, and that's going to hopefully give us some money going forward, because we're a little bit low on the old cash. We're not getting enough from really getting enough from our mercenary payments to stay as a mercenary for the time being. So I think it's important we try to become a lord with the utmost haste. We can get away with it. Take you out. Luckily people do seem to just chuck some javelins around everywhere, which is good. We can do that to at least do some damage. Javelins, thank you. There we go. The more damage we can do, the better. How are we doing? Pretty good, actually. Pretty damn good, all things considered. Let's not jump over the walls yet, that might be a little bit ambitious. And we're knocked out again. Excellent, Kai's going to be thrilled. Yeah, looks really upset. Well, they're going to have to join the battle without us. Siege continues. We are winning, which is good. And we win, which is good. Sadly, people escape. Everyone's practically escaped, which isn't good. And we are very, very damaged in terms of health. Our entire party. Let's take out who we... Oh, British champion, yes please. Elite spearman. Take out anyone who's going to be worth a little bit of cash. I think that's important. Give them a bandit. We don't need a bandit. Oh, I should have taken those troops. Never mind. But we saved Chippenham. How are we doing now in terms of renown? 1, 3, and 9. Still not quite enough. Yet. But at least we can go into Chippenham now. And we've saved Chippenham from potential defeat. I want to sell my prisoners. Should hopefully be worth some money. But it's not like Pendor where you can just rack up like a 10,000 dinar paycheck. Okay, for some reason that farmer can't be upgraded. That's because we're in the prisoner management tab. That makes sense. We're in the prisoner trader tab, and of course they won't allow us to upgrade via there. That's okay. Let's do that. We're a bit low on the old troops, and Kai's not fond that we. Things tend to a bloodbath. Neither of my, but needs must at the time. We'll head to Ludenham North to try to get some more recruits back, because that's still the only place we can really recruit at the moment. Until we get 150 renown. 5 peasants. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's head back the other way and see what else we can do. We probably need to just rest up. We're so badly damaged. Although I'd rather not spend money on getting... Because if we went to a farmstead or a monastery, we'd have to spend 400 pennies, which is more than I would like. I'm guessing we still can't actually do any recruiting yet, but we'll have to see. I'd like to push into recruitment in your land. No, we need a little bit more renown yet. A little bit more renown. Actually, do you have any jobs for us that we can do? Do you have any tasks for me? He's 5 Britain freemen. No. Oh, that makes us -5. Ugh, that wasn't worth doing. I should have just not bothered. We've got some more people to upgrade. But we did take quite a bit of loss amongst that. Siege, and it looks like we might be going to war with Mia soon, which would not be good, especially as we're still at war with about half of Wales. Okay, one of our wounds is cured, that's excellent. Looks like we might be trying to retake Baden here. Which I think we'd be able to do. We should have the troop numbers to do that, but I don't think we're going to get involved in that. Kingdom of Fries is declared war against the Kingdom of Northumbria. Doesn't particularly affect us, but might in future. We need to think about getting some more renown from somewhere. 14 ruffians probably won't give us that much, but it might be a decent place to start. Oh, we'll get 1 renown if we win this battle. So probably not worth it, all things considered, but we might get some loot, which will be useful. Loot is always handy. I think we can just charge in, that's not a huge problem. Definitely too far away to actually use our throwing weapons to any meaningful effect. I was going to do a little bit of a let's throw weapons in at everyone type of engagement. The initial skirmisher engagement, I guess you could call it. But these guys don't have shields, so I'm not all too concerned. You are not running away, good sir. No mercy. No mercy. Come back here, sir. Don't you dare run away. There we go. There we go. That's much better. 3 good throwing weapon shots in a row. Right in the back. Look at that. Not much in terms of good loot, but it's loot nonetheless. And we can use it to pay for our bills, hopefully. Call in. You're causing such problems and you're weary. Makes sense. Frankly, call in. You're going to be kicked to this at some point soon. But first, I'm going to send him off to go get some. Because there's something you can do to help me. Yeah, go find out something about the Welsh. Just go away for a little bit. It might help save your relations with the rest of us. I think we'll head over to head over to East Anglia and try fight against some of the sea raiders coming in, some of the Danes. It'll be good money, good renown. We probably will lose quite a few of our troops in the process, but it's not the end of the world. How much are the Watchmen? Not for that much. Mercenaries are very expensive than this, I forgot. But let's head to East Anglia, because I think that's where generally the Danes hang out for the most part. We need to make sure not to fight anyone too strong. Like, I think we can take on like 6 or 7, maybe 8 Danes at once. But we're on a slightly reduced amount of troops, and he has a lot of troops in there. That's concerning. If we go to war with East Anglia, we could be in a whole world of trouble. Can we take on? Oh, we might be able to take on Ball Grove now. We tried that before. We tried that initially straight away, but we'll try again. I do believe it is just the one soldier though, so we might be able to fight against him. There he is. And he might have some good gear for us if we do take him out. Question is, does he have any throwing weapons? Because if he does, we're probably in a bit of trouble. Yes, he does. Use the tree to our advantage, I suppose. I think he just had those 2 weapons though. Those 2 throwing weapons. If we can get rid of his shield, that'd be a good start. Just damage his shield. It's clearly like an old warrior or something similar. We are actually doing some damage to him. Oh, he tried shield bashing me, the absolute git. My hope is that his shield's going to break pretty soon. There we go. Good day, sir. Hopefully we'll actually get something out of this. You beat it. Oh, hang on. You've beaten the old hero, so you begin your journey into legend. Interesting. What was this? Oh, that's some good gear. Norse helm. I don't mind wearing Norse gear because it's better. And this Saxon Halsberg is going to be really nice. That's some really nice armour. Well worth doing. Excellent. And we can give some of this other gear to Kaio. Give him a proper helm. And give him proper armor. Some at least medium level armour. Okay. Let's head into Domnook. And does anyone want to join us? There are some shepherds and farmers. Welcome aboard. Not going to be the best troops in the world, but we can turn them into watchmen, and they'll be perfectly average spearmen, which is fine. Yeah, we killed the old hero, which might have been a bit of a bad move, but it's okay. Ooh, can we take on 12 Vikings? Let's hope we can. I will drink from your skull. But this is also worth 5 renown, so that's good. Right, infantry and spearmen hold the front. Archers and skirmishers at the back. Infantry and I can't do both at the same time. So infantry, I want shield wall. Not enough to form a shield wall. Oh, they're doing the cool like shield bash thing again. I wonder if they only do against certain troops. That's really interesting. Only seems to be in this group as well. Let's do a shield wall with you. Not enough spearmen to form a shield wall. Okay, we don't have enough troops yet to really be doing this. But we're definitely going to lead with our infantry and spearmen. And we'll join the shield, the non-existent shield wall. Okay, lads, charge. Let's take him out. They're running pretty quickly. No, come back here, sir. You don't get to run away. What do you do if I get to miss all my shots? Okay, I missed all my shots. Everyone's running in different directions. I'm hoping we might be able to catch up to them. Where are you going, Don? Somewhere else. Okay. That's not a problem. Do look very good in this new armour though. I'm chuffed with that. Although it's incredibly slow. Doesn't mean we can't really move it very quickly because it hampers our speed. We managed to kill the one on that side. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to the person on this side, but if we could, that would be excellent. We do have someone throwing kind of rocks at them, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to really take them out. I think they will escape. But I think probably now we just need to work on killing as many of these sea raiders coming in as possible, these Vikings. There we go. 5 for now, 8 morale. I don't think we'll take the priest or the peasant woman. They're just not the best soldiers. Really. I'm happy to take this stuff. This is going to be worth a pretty penny when we return to town. Let's see if we can find some more Vikings to kill. 6 and 11. We could try to take them both on, I suppose. That's a nice head you have on your shoulders. We're ambushed. That's not good. Everyone charge. We just have to do this. It's not great that we're ambushed. Don't run into the sea. What are you doing? This could go a little bit worse because we're kind of out of position a little bit and we don't have the benefits of range. Okay, we're just going to have to be a little bit... Everyone's just going to charge. And just do as much damage as we can from behind as quickly as possible, really. Good sir. Well, you're definitely the ship Jarl, or ship captain. We've lost a quarter of our troops, that's not good at all. This guy's absolutely hammering me, though. Friends? Friends? There we go, we got him. That's good. Had to take him on one-on-one, but we managed. I don't think we lost. Jesus, we did lose quite a few troops there. Blimey. Perhaps more than I intended, but that's okay. But again, this will all be worth quite a bit of money. And we should now have enough renown that we can... Yes, we can. Excellent. Well, let's return to Wessex and Winchester. So I should say Wessex, because it's not Wessex yet. So we can recruit in their lands, hopefully. Okay, they're going after Dorchham, that's fine. We just need to start. I'll see if we can be... We just need to start asking to recruit men in their lands. Oh, we need 5 more positive relation with them as well. Okay, do you have any tasks to me? No. Excellent. However, where is West Britain Walder? Because we, I think, have enough relation with him. He's a Baden. Oh, they're retaking Baden, that's good. I think we should be able to retake... We should be able to... We're actually going into Baden. Oh, they're just retaking it. Excellent. It's a shame we couldn't actually join in, but it's fine. Do you have any tasks for me? He's 3 Britain Heat Spearmen. That's not going to happen, but sure. Adam and Bucker, we just need to start making friends. Do you have any tasks for me? Yeah, at Camera Ham, we can do that. We just need to go be a bit of a dog's body at the moment, that's fine. Any tasks for me? Chippenham West, that's fine. We're just going to go do all these jobs. And Alfred, are you... I don't know if you're careful. You have an excellent moustache. Do you have any tasks for me? Someone at Camp Boara, that's fine. Canterbury, we can definitely do that. Any tasks for me? No. Okay, what's an immediate issue? We can do the tax collection piece quickly. Let's go do this one at Camp Boara, at Canterbury, before he probably moves on. I thought we did a quest for those guys and they liked us, but I guess maybe not. Fighters camp. Is he still in Canterbury by the time we get there? No, but that might be him there. Yes, I have a message. There we go. Do you have any jobs for me? No. We can give him money, but that's not going to be a good idea. Okay, what's the next thing we can do? Let's hunt down this chap at Camwara Ham North. Because that's just here. Completely unintentionally, but it's good we did it. Go to the village centre. Well, this is going to lower our relationship with the village, but we can always make that up later. We just need to find out where he is. He'll be around here somewhere. It's going to be this creepy man just standing somewhere. Normally hidden around the back, out of sight. Question is where? He's always stationary, he never moves. That's just a villager. As is that. We'll try over the bridge if we can't find him, but I'd rather not head over the bridge unnecessarily. How is life here? Things are fine, okay. Where is this strange man? It's not you, because again you're moving. He's always very distinctive when you see him, because he's very far away from everyone else and not moving. Those are all farmers. Small child. You don't know where he is, sadly. It's not back here? No. Where is he? He's going to be here somewhere. We just need to find him. Where is he? Is he around here somewhere? And what time of day is it? Oh, it's dawn. He might not be there yet. He should definitely be there now, though. Let's try this way first. No, we just went from over there. I guess he might be across the bridge. Because I know sometimes they don't kind of spawn in until a bit later in the day. Like, he doesn't really show up at night time or dawn or dusk. Where is he? I wonder if he's over by this hut somewhere. There's not many places he can be. It's a fairly small village. The question is, where is he? Maybe he's not here. I thought he might have been, but... There you are. Thought you might be around here somewhere. Oh, we didn't have our weapons out. That was a mistake. There we go. That was a little bit of a frustrating search. We've got him now. Any tasks for me? No. Oh, you really don't like me. We need to probably find a way to make you like us again. We need to get 3 Britain Elite Spearmen. That's going to be really tough. We need to go speak to Alderman Bucker. Where is Alderman Bucker, by the way? Location of Alderman Bucker. He's going to Ercister. Where's Ercister? Oh my goodness, it's all the way over there. Or Ercister, sorry. But it makes sense because that's where he's the Lord of. The hope is that we can start recruiting from their lands, because we really don't want to be paying the lords if we can help it. Oh, hello. You're definitely someone I don't want to fight. Can we pull back? Let's leave some troops behind. People are not going to be happy, especially Don, but what can we do? I wasn't paying attention. The Scots do not care to run from battle. I will not be pleased if you continue to take this course. Understandable. all things considered. Sorry about that, Don. We definitely need to work on getting our army back up, but we just need to get more troops first. Alclut and Alban have made peace. That's two Scottish factions. Edmund Bucket, I believe, is inside. Excellent. There he is, actually. They said okay, he's not going to like us because we fled. Found him. Thank you. He likes us now. Can we recruit men in your lands? Thank you. Any other tasks for me? We need to go to Cardiff. No, because we're just going to get taken prisoner. That's not going to go well for us. Are some potential recruits? Ooh, I forget we can do that inside castles now. 4 Saxon freeholders? Absolutely. Wait here for some time. Okay. Nothing particularly interesting on the Welsh report, but that's fine. Bun's been besieged by the Welsh again, would you believe? Go to Vicente. I'm guessing we probably can't recruit from here just yet. Because this is technically the land of someone else. I think once we get their permission it never is rescinded, so it's good that we're doing these jobs for them to try and get recruits. We'll speak to the Godiva the Elder here. I'm recruiting. Okay, we can recruit in this village, I guess that's good. But he has no ability to help us with troops at the moment. I think we can probably take on these ruffians, even though there's a few more of them than us. Stop battle holding position, I think, actually. Not enough people to form into a shield wall, sadly. It's not an ideal area. Let's push up to this hill. It's not a very big hill, but it's a hill nonetheless. It might provide us that little bit of advantage that we need. Infantry at the front, spearmen at the front, archers on me, skirmishers on me. The skirmishers tend to be very, very weak. They're just like peasants or farmers. So I think they always need to stay at the back for the most part. But I'm more than happy for our infantry and spearmen to hold the front line. I'll stand next here to Corlin, who we might be firing pretty soon, but for the time being we can stand by him in the shield wall, that's fine. Luckily they're standing in a nice old line for us. Some of them are already starting to run, which is interesting. Okay, we're going to charge now, because otherwise there's no way we're going to catch up to half of these guys. We're running very quickly indeed. We're not going to catch up to those guys, so I guess we'll go over the... We'll try and go for the people a bit closer to us. Some of them are just routing, but some of them are coming back. I mean, these ruffians are really not too much trouble for the most part. They're pretty weak, all things considered. Is that everyone? No, but the last... Well, one of them's charging at us, the other person's retreating. So we'll be able to take out this guy. We probably won't be able to take out the other person, though. We need to give our Chu some better armour when we get it, though. Something to bear in mind. Possibly Riggin hard as well. There we go. Nice win. I don't think we took too many losses there at all. No. Wonderful. Nothing here that we can really put on our troops, but stuff that will be worth a little bit of money, so that's not bad at all. We've also leveled up, which is good. And we need to go collect some taxes from Chippenham West. So Chippenham being a place in modern day Britain, probably based off Chippenham. Ooh, we just avoided that Welsh army there. We should be a little bit more careful because the Welsh do seem to be in lots of places at the moment. I don't want to do that just yet. I will, however, collect taxes. It's not going to make me very popular here, but we're going to continue. It gets us some money, gets the Lord some money, as long as we can defeat these villagers without issue. But we've got most of our kind of senior ring of companions with us, so that's fine. I can't remember actually how many farmers come in to attack us, but I don't think it's that many normally. Squash the dirty rebels. How many are there? Not too many. That's fine. Our guys have much better armor than they do. We're not killing them. We're just kind of teaching them a lesson. We're beating them with sticks for the most part. There we go. Well done, Clovis. Well done, everyone. Continue collecting the taxes, and then we'll take them over to the Lord, and hopefully you'll be able to recruit some more troops from there as well. It's a good amount of money. I believe we'll get to keep a fifth of it, which is good. Obviously, it does kind of lower our relationships with said troops, but we do what we can. Ooh, do we want to help out here with Adam and Wilfred? Do we have enough troops to actually make a difference? That's the question. You know what? We're gonna do it. Let's hope we have enough. I mean, we're not going to be able to control the majority of this army, but the majority of this army is going to be much better than we are. Everyone's just going to follow me, and we're going to follow the direction of their army. Because our troops will actually make the difference in this fight, so we need to make sure they don't die too quickly. But it means we'll be helping out this Lord. Man, their skirmishers are just going for it. Blimey. Well, their skirmishers are going to be pretty out of position if they're not careful. Well, they're definitely their infantry line, and it's not pushing forward at all yet. Oh, look at them with their like ponies or donkeys. It's cute. I hope those skirmishers don't die, but it's gonna be a little bit of issue, I think, if we don't catch up with the skirmishers soon. Especially as it looks like we're going to be charging here now. So I don't think we want to let our troops take the initial brunt of the damage with this guy. Even though it kind of looks like they will be. So let's pull our troops back a little bit. I don't want them to all be massacred straight away. Either way, this is going to be a very even fight, I think. But we can charge now. But I'm kind of aware that our troops are probably much lower level than this guy. But my hope is that the extra numbers will provide beneficial to the lord that we're fighting with. And save his bacon, because I do think he was probably going to lose otherwise. There's this big old scrum shield wall in the middle here. I suppose that's probably how it was. There's two shield walls bashing into each other. If you could stop shield bashing me though, that would be appreciated. Like that. I'm trying to flank them as best we can. I guess we'll try to go off the archer line. We are winning this though, which is good. We saved by our friends, which is useful because we're actually getting a bit overwhelmed there slightly in terms of enemy troops surrounding us. Oh, that was cool, like a cool ninja jump. Some will finish off. Finish him off. That's okay. And it's starting to run now. We've got a lot of range though with us. I'm hoping we'll be able to take this down. I don't know if we still have any cavalry left. We may not, which is an issue. Looks like we don't have any cavalry left, or if they are, they're doing other jobs. They've gone out for the milk or something, but I think they're probably being knocked off their horse, sadly. No, so they're all going to escape, but that's okay. We took some losses, but we took out that lord, and I think that's the main thing. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. We still won the battle and helped out the lord. 5 renown, 2 morale. Hopefully Adam and Wilfred is chuffed with us. And we have a prisoner. Excellent. We can get rid of these ruffians. Who looks like they're worth the most of money? So you lot probably are. Some of calling up. Share the loot. Nothing too major here, but we've got a whole bunch of useless loot that's not going to sell for much. So we'll take the better loot, which will not sell for much more, but it'll sell for something more. And I'm going to sell this chap for money. Oh, you do have some good gear though. And if we... What gear can we take from him, I wonder? Perhaps it's time to share it with someone needy. Oh, so he's got some interesting stuff that we could try. He's got a nice helmet. I wouldn't mind that as a helmet. Oh, we lose reputation for doing that. And he's not very happy with us for doing that either. Oh, but he's still our prisoner. That's excellent. But it absolutely damages our reputation. Okay. Oh, we didn't even have space for it. Oops. Okay, well now we know how that works. Let's return to Chippenham. Yeah, it was my mistake. Never mind. I'll take that back because I think we need to give that to someone as armour. I can't remember who needs it, but I know someone does. Clovis doesn't. Regan Hard, I think, does, however. Yeah, he needs some better armour. There we go. We've got 8,000 money, but a lot of that is to do with his taxes, so we need to go to Ealdorman Wigston. And he's thankful that we helped him Why were you at -4 with us? Don't know why. Where is Adam Wigston? He should be close to wherever that place is. That's hard to say. That sounds like somewhere Welsh. It is somewhere Welsh, would you believe? Oh, it's under siege, that's why. That's East Engel, so we are safe. Ooh, lots of big fights happening here. He's thankful that we saved Adam Wigston, which is good. Where's Eldon Wigston? That's who we need to speak to. He's not thankful that we've fled. It's not good, but the task you gave me, here's your money. And he likes us for doing that. Do you have any tasks in me? No. We still can't recruit from his lands, as we don't have quite enough relationship with him. But I want to speak to Britain Moore to see if we can get a... Oh, we can fight for his honour. Yes, absolutely. We've got the fief of Badenham. Interesting. After consulting with peers of the realm, Britain Ethelred Ethelwolfing has decided to confer Baden on Ealdorman Elfston. Interesting. I really hope that means we can just recruit openly with West Saxa. We'll have to find out. We are, of course, unpaid. We need to, I think, turn Badenham West into something into a profitable location. Corlin's going to bugger off. Yeah, we'll speak to you later, maybe. Go to the village centre. We'll find the village elder, and hopefully we can recruit without issue now that we are actually Ealdorman of the Kingdom of Wessex. It'd be really stupid if we can't. But I guess we might need to still go. We might still need to go ask permission. But we'll see. There's the village elder, the local leader. Let's go say hello. I'm recruiting. But we can now recruit in this village, which is good. Give me permission. Reduce some renown. That wasn't good. Really? We still need to get... We still need to get permission from this village. That's incredible. Okay. Well, we are actually now Lord of Badenham. Oh, this is the one which is going to change hands all the time because it's the Welsh town. Oh, well, that's good. We're going to definitely lose that. What do we want to have as our symbol? Something pretty Christian base, nothing too pagan. Or Welsh. Perhaps the beginning. What do we want? Well, I like that one with the green and blue. I actually think we'll go for the tree. Let's see if we can make the Badenham without being... Oh, good, they've given us... They've given us a village which we're immediately going to lose. Excellent. Speak to the Manchester village. We could build a Christian monastery, but let's not do that. Meat hall. We don't have enough money. Got a mill. Well, there's no point in us really doing anything with this village because we're going to lose it almost instantaneously. But let's go speak to the village elder at least before we lose this village back to the Welsh. Of course, they give us a village right on the very edge of town, right on the very edge of the territory, where we're bound to lose it. It's a shame, really, but hey ho. Eventually, we might be given land elsewhere. Hopefully, we'll get out the way. Hello, local leader. I want to set a new tax rate for this village. I want to set a low tax rate. Enemies around here? Yes, there should. What do you mean there's no war parties? Well, we're not going to do too much here because we're going to lose one's going to be knocked out pretty soon. There's only got 40 troops inside. But I tell you what, I think that will do it for today. We've been going about 2 hours, and I should have a little bit of a break before I go into work. But thank you so much for watching, and we will have some more of this very, very soon. I think tomorrow we'll be streaming some 7 days, but I think on Thursday, a couple of days from now, we will be doing some more Warband, I think, before I head down to Devon to see my parents. So yes, that is all from me, and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.